Well, you know what that sound means. It is 5:40, time for another Ashlee's Adventures. Up and away. This morning, Ashlee is taking us on an adventure high in the sky.
I have to admit, Ashlee, this is on my bucket list. I haven't done it yet. You're at Kensington Park out in Milford, getting ready to take off. How do you feel? Are you nervous?
I'm really excited. It's on my bucket list too, Karen, and I've never done this before. Joining me live and allowing me to check this off my bucket list, Scott Lorenz of Westwind Balloon Company. There's more science that goes behind balloon flying than I think people really realize. So let's talk about, before we actually take our flight today, what we have to do to prepare.
Well, the first thing we do, we have to figure out which way the wind is blowing. So we then select the launch site based on the wind direction and speed, because we want to have good downwind landing sites, and we also want to have some good scenery to check out. Thankfully, in this part of western Oakland County, we've got plenty of scenery. So
yeah, and usually you have to do this before sunrise, because sunrise is a good time to launch the balloons. Exactly. So you have a really nifty balloon here.
This is kind of cool. It's like a little disco balloon. It's got a little LED in there, and it will stay illuminated, as you'll see here.
All right, so we go ahead and we launch that off, and you can see it rising in the air. Some variable winds this morning, and let's take a look at how we actually did this earlier this morning and explain how far that balloon is really going to go up and how you determine the wind direction, Scott.
It's right now it's looking like it's going to the south and east, but as it gets up higher, it should turn to the north and west. And that's in keeping with the Doppler winds that we have already checked out on radar on the National Weather Service. So we're pretty balloonists are micrometeorologists. We have to be, because we know that 2-hour slice right after sunrise and a 2-hour slice of wind and weather right before sunset. We have to. It's our life depends on it.
Yeah.
Frankly. So.
All right. So back out here live, we're prepping the basket. And how high can the knots be for us to fly 3,000 feet in the air? What's really that threshold?
On the surface, we want winds less than 10 knots. Okay. And then up in the air, we want winds in the low teens. And that's pretty much it. Teens or even 20s at 3,000 feet or higher.
All right, so coming up in the next half hour, we're going to jump in this basket. We're going to gear up to go 3,000 feet in the air. So it'll be Scott, myself, and my photographer, and we're going to check this off our bucket list. We also will be giving away a ride for 2 people, so make sure to check in at the 6 o'clock hour to see how you can win a free hot air balloon ride. So you might be able to check it off your bucket list too, Karen.
I know. I think I might have to sign up.
Well, there you go. All right, Ashlee, we're going to see you at 6 a.m.
Well, she has been waiting all morning for the big moment.
Yes, it's a hot air balloon ride over the Milford area. So let's get on out to local 4's Ashlee Baracy. Are you ready? It sounds like she's all ready and ready to go up in the air.
We are in the air. Check it out. We are starting to lift off. Can we go ahead and pump that? Super cool. All right, we're live in New Hudson. We are over the park that we are at here, just launching our hot air balloon. You can see the REMAX balloon there off in the distance. We're heading up to 3,000 feet in the air. We're going to fly over Kensington Lake. It's going to be a beautiful view of Metro Detroit this morning. Hot air balloon rides are usually on people's bucket list, and we want to help you check that off your bucket list too. So this morning, head to the Local 4 Facebook page. We're giving away a free ride for 2 Sunday through Monday. And you'll be able to use that through September or next season. Compliments of Westwind Balloon Company. Scott Lorenz here with me, and talk about what kind of morning this is for a balloon ride.
It's a beautiful morning. We've got some low-lying mist in the treetops and the low-lying areas like swamps and stuff. So it's really picturesque. The sun is just coming up over our shoulder here. It doesn't get much better. We got a nice little breeze. If I don't burn, we go down. So
right. You have to love the ambiance. Now, how many hours of flight have you been able to do?
I've had about 1,656 hours of flying time, and I've flown all over the world: China, Japan, France, Austria, Canada, and about 25 states in the U.S.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and continue to ascend in the air, and we'll check back in with you guys in just a few minutes. But we are live over Metro Detroit in a hot air balloon on Local 4 News Today.
Hey, Ashlee, I've got a quick question. When you went up, did you feel like jittery in your stomach? Was that like that kind of feeling like when you're going up on a roller coaster, or was it just smooth and not scary?
Not scary at all. Super smooth ride. I mean, I've jumped out of airplanes before skydiving, and that one definitely gets you scared. But this is incredibly smooth. As you can hear, we continue to ascend up in the air, but yeah, a lot smoother than what I thought. Now, we'll check in tomorrow when I tell you how the landing goes. We'll see if that's
That's always important. All right. Well, enjoy your time up there, Ashlee. It's gorgeous. We love the shots.
Amazing view. And is this a Local 4 News Today first? Reporting live on a hot air balloon?
Yeah, I don't think that I've ever seen her do that. Or, yeah.
Ashlee Baracy.
I like the sound.
Right. She did it first. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's 6:39, and she's flying high for Ashlee's adventures this morning.
Yes, she took off on a hot air balloon ride just minutes ago. Is finally getting in the air. Let's check back in with how the ride's going. Hi, Ashlee.
Good morning. Right now we are over, is this Kensington Lake?
Kent
Lake. All right, so we're in the New Hudson area, and we've been showing you live pictures so far this morning from the hot air balloon. Scott, how high in the air are we right now?
We're about 750 feet over Kent Lake here at Kensington Park, which is just also connected to Island Lake State Park, where you launch our balloons a few days a week, every week.
So 750 feet in the air, we're not even like halfway to how high we really could go in this thing.
Right, we could go, say, 10,000 feet without any trouble, but we really don't want to today because we want to stay low to the ground, 1,000, 1,500 foot, so we could see all the cool stuff on the ground, people and deer and the wildlife and the birds and so forth.
Okay, so we were just looking at the REMAX balloon. They got really close to the water. I mean, you can just go up and down. What do you call that?
That's called a splash and dash, and he did a terrific job of getting right close to the water. I'm going to burn right now, so.
Giving the viewers a little sound of the ambiance here in the hot air balloon. An incredibly smooth ride. Talk about your company and how long you've been doing this, and if we're giving away a free ride today, but obviously only to one lucky viewer. So if other people are interested, how can they take part in a hot air balloon ride?
If you would like to take a balloon flight, just go to puremichiganballoon.com and fill out the form or give me a call, and we'll talk about it. I've got a lot of photographs on my website, videos, and we'll have this video on later on.
All right, and you go into the early fall months, and so...
Yeah, we fly 7 days a week all the way through the end of October, and I need to burn, so hold on a sec.
All right. Well, we posted all of your information on our website. We've also posted on our Facebook page. So thanks for taking us well above Metro Detroit, and we're going to continue to ascend up in the air. But just check out what a beautiful morning we have in our area. Back to you guys in the studio. We are live in the air on a hot air balloon on Local 4 News Today.
All right, gorgeous out there.
Cool.
Thanks, Dash.